right, so I mentioned this in a following video in this course, but I want to make sure I really hit this point home. The people you're calling don't think they need you right now. Now, they're going to tell you that in a number of different ways. Like, they're going to say just browsing, not serious, just looking, wrong number. They're going to tell you anything just to get off the phone. I've got an agent. And it's because they think, whether it's conscious or in their subconscious, they think that they need to have all their I's dotted, all their T's crossed before they speak to an agent. They think that you're a bottom of funnel conversation. And for the most part, most agents agree with them, right? Like, oh, you're not ready? Okay. When do you want me to call you back? 4 months? Okay, you go get ready. You do all the work, and then tell me when you want to go shopping, right? And I want you guys to understand that, while I love low-hanging fruit as much as the next agent, a little bit of climbing up the tree, right, to use the metaphor, to grab the fruit that's maybe 2 or 3 or 4, or even the top of the branch, right? It's still a viable business model. It scales much better. And so when you call these folks and they tell you why they don't need you right now, remind yourself of this video. They think they need to have their ducks in a row before they talk to you. And so I want you to recognize that you know more than them about this process, and now I need you to act like it in a humble way. I need you to say things like, in my professional opinion, or based on my experience with other clients like yourself, this is what I think you should be doing, right? They don't know how much they need you. And so in asking lots of really good questions, well-crafted questions, is key to surfacing opportunity. The masterclass goes super deep in this, but some questions that we like are, what are you hoping to change about where you live right now, right? So instead of saying, what kind of house do you want? I'm asking them to talk about where they live currently and what do they hate. People are so negative, they're going to talk about what they hate, and now they've accidentally given me some insight into what kind of home they're searching for. Another one is, do you happen to have a friend or a family member in the mortgage business? Yes or no, I don't care what the answer is. I'm going to say, let me tell you why I ask. It's important. You need to focus on it. You need to deal with that on the front end. This is probably the largest purchase of your life. It deserves proper consideration. You shouldn't be guessing. Well, when you're asking these questions, you're going to surface a lot of misinformation, fear, no plans, bad plans, wrong ideas, all kinds of stuff. And when you surface it through this conversation, that's your moment. That's your moment to be relevant. That's your moment to show insight. That's your moment to show value to someone that thinks that you're a door opener. And, they don't mean any negativity about it. It's just they don't understand your role. And while your role could just be a door opener, you have so much more to add as far as value is concerned. And so when you're calling these people, remind yourself that just hearing I'm just browsing, it's not a sign that that's not a good lead. And I can't tell you how many leads that we've spoken to that said they're a year out. First of all, I don't believe anybody when they say they're a year out, because I don't know many people that have a legitimate plan. Like, in 12 months, over the next 12 months, these are the things I'm going to do to be able to get ready. They just are kicking the can down the road because they're overwhelmed and they need someone to give direction. And I can't tell you how many times somebody said to me they're a year out. I'm like, wow, how do you plan that far ahead? Oh, well, Barry, I actually don't have a plan. Got it. Let me start talking to you about what you should be doing. And I sell wisdom, preparation, responsibility. I'm advocating that they take this seriously. And the result is they take it seriously. And the result is they buy in 3 months, not because I tricked them, not because I pushed them, not because I, did anything wrong at all. I just help them get what they want. And I help them get out of their own way by making it easy for them. And so you need to recognize that these folks don't think they need you right now, but you need to work towards connecting with them anyway. If you do that, you're going to have an abundance of opportunity. As you'll see in another slide later on, we want to connect with 5 out of 100 people that respond to us. So if they say wrong number, that's a response. Out of 100 responses, I need 5 people that have the goal of one day buying or selling. If I have that, Every month, I'm collecting 5 people that I hope to one day buy or sell, even if it's 2 years from now. At the end of the year, I've got 60 people. And what you need to do is you need to help dreamers transition from just an idea to a plan, get them in touch with the lender. And then the planners, they need to start to get out of the house and start looking at homes. That's the shoppers. And eventually, when you get them looking at homes, they're going to become transactors, which is what we all want. But move them through that funnel, even though they don't think they need your help. Help them anyway. If you'll do this and then stop focusing on yourself, right? So, being shy and timid is really a form of selfishness because we're thinking about ourselves. We need to think about them and realize that they don't think they need us right now, and really care enough about these folks to help them anyway. So if you'll do this, I promise you, you'll sell more houses.